him into the man he would be. His past would. But his past changed him to be good, even though he did evil. Because he understood that no matter what happened or what he did, if he trusted in God and he repented of it and he turned back to God, that everything would be okay. That's why God said he's a man after my own heart. Because no matter what happened, no matter how much the devil beat him down or he had things happen, he would always repent and he would go back to God. Even so much so, it would be like you being the rich man and you did that to that girl, and then there's somebody from Channel 7. You know what? There was this guy that did this, this, and this, and he killed this guy, blah, blah, blah. What do you think should happen to him? And you would go, that guy should be put in jail and maybe put to death. And they go, well, that guy was you. Because that's what happened to David. The prophet came in and told him what he did. He said, what if a guy did this? And he said, well, that guy should be put to death. He goes, that man is you, David. What did David do? Could have had him killed, anything right then. He was the king. They said he rent his clothes, put ashes. He cried and wept and told God he was sorry. He said, God, I'm nothing. The king could do anything. Turned back to God and understood that his past would follow him. His child died from it, but he knew, even from all that, it's got to change me to be closer to God. This is wisdom that you need to grab a hold of when you're looking for things in your life. Understand when the devil takes you one way, you need to always turn back to Christ, no matter what he tears you down or does to you. Don't tell me you're worthless and you're not worth it. When a man will do all that, I know probably most of us haven't committed murder, like I've said before, this week. I hope not. But I'm kind of joking, but not really. God can forgive you. That's what it's about. If he can forgive him, he can forgive you. Then we go down the road a little bit, and we talk about Solomon. Solomon inherited a kingdom that was so precious and full of God that the temple pieces had already been made, just not put together. He was the man who put the temple together. They had such a service that was so awesome that the power of God came down. It filled the whole place that it was like a smoke. They couldn't even see. Can you imagine being in a service like that? Where you could feel the presence of God so powerful that it was so strong that you could see it. That would be awesome to me. I would love to be part of that kind of service. We feel a little bit of God, and we feel a little bit of his power. But man, to feel that much power, and to know what God's about like that, they couldn't even finish it with so much of him. That's awesome. He was a part of that. He grew up, so to say, nowadays, on the pews of an almighty God church. He helped build an awesome church for God. God said, anything you want, I'll give you. He said, I want wisdom. I want wisdom. I want to know what to do. I want to walk after you. But more than that, I want to know how to walk after you. And God said, since you only ask for that, I will grant more than that. Understand where he was at. And once God granted him that, he started growing in power. His kingdom became rich. He had so much wealth, it would be like Bill Gates today and probably more. It was unreal. I know how you guys hear about them Arab guys that have their big kingdoms and they get to do whatever they want. Probably like that. Have whatever he wants, do whatever he wants. I mean, when he's got chariots that have gold, and you got other people riding around in like wood ones. I mean, you know, you're riding around in a Bentley, and the next guy's got like a Chevy because they're going out of business. They don't know what they're doing. About the same, okay? I can say that because I own a Chevy, so I understand. But that's the way it was. It was so powerful that other countries would come just to see his army, just to see his armor, to see his kingdom. Even so much that a queen came and she passed out. There's so much wealth and so much going on. She was in awe. How many of you have opened your door and somebody comes in and goes, oh my word, bam! Maybe because of the smell, but not because there's like so much gold and stuff in there they couldn't believe it. That's what happened to him. It was so awesome at that point in time. And then he got so wealthy and so rich that he ended up, people would do this. I was talking to the pastor. He was explaining some of this to me. That one of the hardest things for Solomon is let's say you're the king, okay? And let's say you got all this money and your kingdom's huge. You know, and I'm like the gnat that keeps bugging you. You can just go, okay, you're done. Okay, I don't want you to do that to me, okay? Because I'm over here and just give me this little piece, okay? I'll be all right. Just don't crush me. So I have this beautiful daughter that she's smoking hot, so I go, here, you take her and just don't crush me. And now you have children, and I know I'm the grandpa now, so you can't kill me. Because the son is my grandkids. They gotta come over and see me. They're gonna have fun. So then all the little countries around there started doing it. And he started getting all his wives. Well, then they started saying, I'm not used to the way you live. You know, I'm from redneck. I'm not from the Philippines. I don't understand. Can I just bring some hot dogs and chili dogs over there? And he goes,